Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's digital plan with me. Today I am planning out the week of the 23rd through the 29th, so the last full week of January. That doesn't seem possible, but here we are. It is about 9:30 p.m. on Friday evening, and I am just taking a break from designing the reading stickers. You guys, the reading add-on, we announced that it is going to be released next Friday, which is the 27th. And I don't have a specific time yet because it just depends on how things go early in the week. There's still quite a bit to do. I'm almost done designing all of the stickers. I just have two more sets of stickers I want to do. And then there's a couple like little projects I want to get done, plus listings and the launch video and all that kind of stuff. So if everything gets done on time and as planned, the launch will be in the morning, but it might get delayed to the afternoon. Just, it totally depends. But I will keep you guys updated as much as possible through all the different social media outlets, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, wherever I can. I will keep you updated. But Andrew is over checking on our friend's dog. They went out of town for the weekend, and so he's over hanging out with him, and the kids are asleep. The puppies are asleep in their crates, and I have a nice quiet house. So yeah, I am planning on finishing up designing the stickers this evening. I probably have another hour to an hour and a half of work ahead of me. And then tomorrow I'm going to be doing a little bit of work as well. But we also have some fun things planned tomorrow. We're going to get together with our neighbors across the street. Sadly, they are moving, which really stinks, but we're just going to try to get together with them as much as we can before they do move. They're moving to the East Valley, I believe. And so we're going to do like a homemade pizza night over at their house tomorrow. And then I think we're going to go to church right before we do that. So we have some fun things planned, but I do have to do a little bit of work tomorrow as well. So, but yeah, like I said, this launch is probably like the most excited I've been for an add-on so far. There's tons of fun goodies. So if you are a book lover, if you read a ton, if you're all into it, what is like the word bookish? I don't know. Book lover? I don't know. If you like to read, love to read, then this launch will be for you for sure. So stay tuned for all the updates. Sharon's going to be sharing some sneak peeks with you guys as well. So that will be really fun. This whole next week, we're going to be sharing some sneak peeks of some of the products. So yeah, just be on the lookout for all of that. So for this week, I am using the hybrid layout, of course, and I filmed my February plan with me yesterday, I want to say. And spoiler alert, I'm doing the hybrid again, although that may not be surprising to some of you because I did mention that the hybrid is just working really, really well for me. And I honestly can see myself using the hybrid for the entire year easily because I've been so productive with it. I feel like it's really easy to set up. I like the look of it. I like how much I'm able to track on just one page. And so I am loving it. But yeah, my February plan with me is going to be up on Wednesday. And just so you know, it's like an hour and 17 minutes long. I was feeling real chatty when I filmed that. And I mentioned, I believe in that video that I'm kind of doing tasks a little bit differently and it's working really well for me. I think I actually in that video did share like my actual calendar where I manage my tasks so you guys can kind of see the visual of it. But just to kind of explain it a little bit, basically what I've been doing is instead of assigning tasks to specific days, which is what I was doing before, I was like, okay, on this day I'm going to do this kit and I'm going to create these planners, and on this day I'm going to film this video and blah blah blah. And so I would like assign my specific tasks 2 days on the day, like before the week began, and then I knew each day exactly what I was working on. Well, and you guys will probably relate to this, there are some days I wake up and I don't want to film a video. I'm just not in the mood, or I'm feeling kind of sluggish, and so I don't feel super creative. So designing something, it just doesn't come easily to me whatsoever. I have to really force it, which If you are creative, then you probably know when you have to force being creative, you don't really produce your best work, and it's just not enjoyable. So what I've done is, instead of assigning tasks to specific days, I write out a list of everything I want to get done that week. And then when I wake up in the morning, I kind of look at that list, and typically it's like 6 to 8 items. And I'm like, okay, this is what I feel like doing today. And so that's what I do. And there's also some incentive because there's 6 to 8 tasks. I know, like, oh, if I complete like 2 of these each day of the week, then I could potentially either take Friday off, or I can work Friday and work on some of those like, back burner projects that I never get to. Or I can work ahead, kind of take a look at the next week's list and start tackling some tasks ahead of time and stuff like that. So that to me is extremely motivating. In my previous full-time job, I would always leave Fridays open as like this really flexible, light day and everything. I really love kind of ending the week on that note, kind of going into the weekend. So it's working beautifully. So thank you, Sharon. Sharon on our P2B team is the one who inspired me to try this method, because it's what she does. And it is just, it flipped a switch in my brain, it just, I like the flexibility of it. I like the freedom I feel from it. I like being able to take a look at my list and kind of pick each day, like, okay, today I feel like, designing a sticker kit, or today I feel like doing planners, or I'm not feeling very creative today. So like, the planners that I've created are templates at this point. They're not, something I'm building from scratch. It's more just changing dates and all that sort of stuff. So if I'm not feeling super creative, then that's a great task to take on for that day, which is something I did this past week. So yeah, anyways, I thought I'd mention that because it's so funny. I feel like I've been on this, like, and you guys are probably super sick of hearing me talk about it, but I've just been on this like never-ending journey to like have the perfect schedule and have the perfect system. And what I'm learning is that structure is not good for me. Being rigid is not good for me. I'm learning that I need to create systems that are flexible. That's what's been missing this whole time. That's what's been missing. Oh my gosh. I've had a lot of coffee today, just so you know. I've had a lot of coffee and I had a Monster energy drink. I need to not do this to myself. But anyways, it's just the, crunch time before launch next Friday. I want to make sure everything's perfect before it gets launched. So this typically happens leading up to a launch, and I'm okay with it now. Something has changed in my brain, you guys. Like, I feel like I've always been one to preach like, oh, give yourself grace and da-da-da. And then I don't take my own advice. If I'm being honest and transparent with you guys, I don't take my own advice. I don't give myself grace. I'm like, oh, I have to be this like machine. But I'm over that. I'm over it. I'm moving on from it. We're growing. We're evolving, So I'm pretty excited. I feel like I've had some really good mental shifts lately that have led to a less stressful life, which is always a good thing because life is too short to be stressed all the time. And I feel like I just got to a point where I was like, you know what? I needed to implement some systems where I had some flexibility and more freedom and all that kind of stuff. And it's working great. So, like I said, if you want to see that kind of in action or like the actual visual example of that, definitely check out that video because I do mention it in that video. And make sure you have a snack and a beverage and a cozy place to sit when you sit down to watch it because it is long. I always try to like not film these super long videos, but anyways, I did use kit 1 for this week, so I thought I'd mention that real quick. You can get that in my Etsy shop. If you just search kit 1, it'll pop right up. I'm loving the monochromatic kits. They are my favorite to work with. I don't know what it is, but I just absolutely love them, and so I wanted to use it for this upcoming week. I love how the spread turned out. I did some different stuff with the spread. I kind of did a little bit different for like dating the weekly area and all that, but I love how it turned out. So I hope that you guys enjoyed seeing me put the spread together today, and yeah, that's about all I have for this evening. I'm gonna go ahead and get back to work and continue to design some reading stickers. So like I said, just be on the lookout for some sneak peeks and everything. It's gonna be very exciting. This next week is gonna be super exciting. So I hope that you all have an amazing weekend, and I will see you on Wednesday for my February plan with me. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.